Hello, thank you for joining in the 2 Cents Podcast. I'm your host, Nino. First of all, let me thank the man upstairs for waking me up this morning. Thank you, people who are subscribed and sending up subscriptions. To my fans, my followers, and my listeners, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I'm going to send some shout-outs. Shout out to my man David and the USA Podcast. Shout out to my man Curtis. What up, C? Hope you keep doing your thing with you guys and your podcast. What up to my man Marco? What's up, Big Bruce, Luther, Jude? What up, Big Keith? Say what's up to my son MJ and my grandson Zion. Hey, what up, Pete? We finna get on that road in a little bit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Say a big shout out to my people at work who keep sending me these topics, and also send me great content, or I come back with content to keep pleasing them. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for people, the new listeners that picking up on my channel. Thank you for the comments, positive or negative. I appreciate y'all. Let's get straight to it. Iran refutes ceasefire deal, Trump claims, but readiness to end hostilities. Iran Foreign Minister Syed Abbas Iraqi on Tuesday morning refuted claims that Tehran has agreed to a U.S. brokered ceasefire deal with Israel, while signaling his country was ready to stop hostilities. Iraqi's statement comes after the U.S. President Donald Trump told NBC News in an exclusive phone interview Tuesday morning that the Iran-Israel ceasefire will last forever. As of now, there is no agreement on any ceasefire or cessation of military operations. Iraqi said on social media post X at 4:16 a.m. Tuesday morning, local time, adding that the Israel stopped its aggression no later than 4 a.m. Tuesday morning, Tehran time, and we have no intention to continue our response afterwards. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, for having stamina, for having courage, and having intelligence to end what should be called a 12-day war. That's remarks from our President Donald Trump. Earlier in the day, Trump thanked Iran for giving the United States advance notice of the coming missile strike on America's Udeid air base in Qatar. The notice made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Also, the U.S. stock market indexes closed higher Monday night in optimism that Israel's retaliation for the U.S. bombings of its nuclear facilities will limit to the missile attack. Israel Prime Minister, Iran President both claimed victory. U.S. airstrikes only set back Iran's nuclear program by months, U.S. intelligence assessment finds. And U.S. tells UN Security Council that strikes degraded nuclear program. Donald Trump has worked very hard to get his message over to Israel, to Iran, countries in the Middle East, that y'all gonna stop this war. And I'm not taking no for an answer. Israel and Iran have been warring too long, and it's time for a ceasefire. And Donald Trump is not taking no for an answer. And Pete, we know how our 47th president, Donald Trump, is when he puts his foot down. He expects answers, and he expects the answers in his way. He's very confident in what the law that he laid down that it be upheld and go his way. So Donald Trump said, are these people idiots? I'm constantly telling them and giving them orders and instructions to cease fire. Yes, Donald Trump has took control because, let's keep it a buck, the United States is the big brother to all of them, all these Middle East countries. Israel, Iran. So saying that, since y'all always want the USA to come in and give aid to help y'all, Donald Trump feels like he's the president. He's the big brother. He's the one that's not waiting on them to call shots. He's going to call shots. Because think about it. This war is causing effects to the United States. It's causing effects to the oil. It's causing, to the oil. We get oil from Iran. It's also going to take a big blow on gas prices. We're already in a semi-depression with inflation. So see, that's why President Trump is putting his foot down. It's like enough is enough. Also, we got to watch Russian Vladimir Putin, because I have seen what Putin has talked about and said the United States did a very shady thing about dropping them missiles in Iran's nuclear facility. So see, you got to watch Putin, because even though Putin has talked to Donald Trump a lot of times face to face, and we know how Russia is, but we're not cool with Russia. And Donald Trump has always said that Russia can't punk him. Vladimir Putin can't punk him. So you best believe the United States got his eyes on Russia, because I wouldn't be surprised now that everybody, these other countries are looking at the United States of America and saying, well, okay, they are the big guys, like they're the heavyweight champion in the world, they're the NBA champions, they're the Super Bowl champions. And what does people want to do when you the cream of the crop, when you on the top of the list, when you the best of the best? See, they want to plot to knock you off. So you think Vladimir Putin and Russia now is not trying to become allies with these other Middle East countries, especially like Iran, and now the whole thing is we want to knock down the mighty US of A. Because, right, the United States is mighty, and they know that. But, Donald Trump, our president, is not going to back down to nothing. He's taking all fights. He's taking prisoners, step in the square. It's no problem. It's no problem at all. But just continuing on these missiles that was dropped in Iran, Donald Trump like, listen, y'all gonna need to get it? Nah, I'm gonna use a phrase from state property, from Benny Siegel then. Donald Trump is coming at these countries, especially Iran, basically, and even Israel, even though Israel is an ally. Y'all either gonna get down or y'all gonna lay down. Y'all either gonna get down with us or y'all gonna lay down. My meaning is, you're gonna get your act together, you're gonna cease fire, and we're gonna cut out all this warring and this craziness, because even though the United States is not in the war, potentially we could be, because Donald Trump is so aggressive, but it's hurting the resources that we need to run our country, such as oil, as I said, gas prices and things like that. You either gonna get down or you gonna lay down. So what I believe Trump was meaning, you get your act together. You think I dropped them missiles on your nuclear facility? You ain't seen nothing lately. And remember, also, Iran has vowed and swore that it's going to be retaliation. So we will see. But I'm gonna say it again if I didn't say it 2 or 3 times. United States as a whole, be on alert, because even though we are a long way from getting hit by the country, or possibly Iran and the Iraqis, you gotta realize it's a lot of foreign people in the United States, these countries. I'm going to say it again. These convenience stores, these automotive places. People, you got to watch out because, believe me, they got people in place where they can't strike and hit us from Iraq because we 50,000 miles or we're so far away. But they got their people, they got their soldiers, they got their guinea pigs that's in place and ready to do a suicide mission and catch us in a gathering or catch us in a large amount of people and do damage. So we need to watch out on that. And the United States stay on high alert. But anyway, just a little bit of note, and I will continue this. If I don't continue this from the 2 Cents Podcast, me and my partner David will continue this on the USA Podcast. Stay tuned, people, for more. Iran refutes ceasefire deal. Trump claims, but readiness to end hostilities. 2 Cents. I'm your man Nino. Thank you.